I'm not kidding. We're not signing anybody. So why are you even here? You're here because you're smart enough to know that's part of the story too. And because you want to see how Henry Groves does in his first few matches. Shall we? First, some housekeeping. We're going to be seeing a lot more of Thelo Aasgaard, and I mean that literally. I've been calling Thelo the little guy because FIFA has him as 5'7". Turns out, no, he's actually 6'1". So I'm using the cheat engine to make him 6 inches taller. Hopefully that doesn't change the way he plays. Also, I've been pronouncing our Swiss winger's name as Odermatt, but it's actually Odermatt, so I will correct that too. The transfer window is open. I've asked Bruce for his thoughts on how we should proceed. He texted me back saying, "Don't sacrifice your footing for a killing stroke." He can be so dramatic sometimes. I think what he means is we shouldn't go out and buy a player just because it's the transfer window. It might be better to give younger guys playing time and develop them in order to build a more stable foundation for the club. But just for fun, let's do some what if. Let's take a look at our short list, pick out some guys who would fit in the squad if we were buying players. Christian Arnstad is a center mid over at RSC Anderlecht, whose manager is my favorite footballer of all time, Vincent Kompany. At 5'6", Arnstad is a short king with exceptional agility, balance, and ball control. Those are all things we want in our midfield. My favorite part of this guy is his passing ability at 67 long and 69 short at just 18 years old. We're going after Christian here in the summer if we get promoted. Joan Garcia is our top goalkeeper target. He's 20 years old and plays for RCD Espanyol de Barcelona and could definitely pick up the torch from Marinovic next season if we can convince him to come here. His key goalkeeping skills are all 65 or higher, and he's got 70 in diving and 68 in reflexes, which seem to me to be the most important tribs for keepers. By the way, if you're new to the term tribs, my friend Matt and I coined it while playing MLB The Show. It's short for attributes. Why did we feel the need to shorten the 3-syllable word attributes? Because we're lazy, meat-headed Americans, that's why. We've also had our eye on Ben Close of Doncaster Rovers. He's a 25-year-old CDM, and we saw Benchama get hurt. Odermatt's been filling in nicely, but a veteran backup at the position just feels like smart business, especially at a price below $2 million. This guy's not spectacular at anything, but he is solid in a lot of areas, including passing and defensive awareness, which we value highly. OMG, you guys, Henry Groves' low-end potential went up to 84. Get in the squad right now, Henry, right now. You are signed, get in. And there they are, the words we always want to see when we promote a youngster, potential to be special. Time to check the reports from our youth scouts. The GRKN has found some intriguing prospects in England. Lewis Garrett looks like he could be the understudy for Ben Jacobs. His minimum potential is an 80. We are signing him up. We're also going to grab Dylan Faulkner, Jackson Edwards, and Hugh Dodd, based solely on the high end of their potential. Now, why isn't there a Respect the Jeff youth report? Because I made the same mistake everyone does, not realizing his 3-month assignment had ended, because the game gives you no warning. And yeah, I just forgot to send him somewhere else. So he's basically vacationing for a month. Don't worry, both of these guys have exciting new assignments, which we'll get to in a minute. Let's check out our youth haul here. Lewis Garrett is a 57, that's fine, especially since he's got 4-star skill moves and weak foot, hell yes. Dylan Faulkner is also a 57 overall. He looks a little less promising, but he brings us some versatility. He could end up playing all over the place. Jackson Edwards is a 55 overall, but he's only 15 years old, so that's not bad at all. 4-star weak foot, you love to see that. We're training him as a striker. He'll need at least a year and a half in the academy, but there are some raw materials here we can develop. And finally, we have Hugh Dodd, 54 overall. I don't know. I just don't know. Looks like more of a center back who will end up with a rating in the mid-70s. He's all right. New scouting assignments. The GRKN is heading to the Netherlands, trying to find us a Virgil van Cruyff. No pressure, buddy. Virgil van Cruyff. Go get him. Jeff, you're heading north to Canada. Seems like there's a lot of talent there these days, and we want a piece of it. All right. Time to make a tough decision about Lecoq. I think it's time to promote him. Look, it's not like we have amazing options behind Aasgaard at right wing. And I'm not going to pass up the chance to have Lecoq on the team, even if it's only for half a season. It's New Year's Day and we're hosting Newport County. Henry Groves is getting his debut. Don't get too excited, we just want to see a solid performance. Lecoq is on the bench too, just saying. And how's this for a nice start? Groves assisting on the opening goal by Benny Jakes. He looks confident out there. 25th minute, Groves showing he can play some defense too. 36 minutes in, Dom Telford with a great chance for Newport. Marinovic gets a hand on it. What a nice save. Jacobs scores again. Check out the volley to make it 3-0. And yes, we're doing this. With 15 minutes to go, Lecoq is in. I repeat, Lecoq is in. We beat Newport County behind a Benjamin Jacobs hat trick. Benny Jakes remains on pace to break the League 2 goals record. But what's going on here? What makes this guy so good? Is he that good, or is he just having a great season? A mid-60s rating is pretty good for League 2. We know that. Let's look at his tribs. Is he super fast? Not especially. Is he an amazing finisher? Is his attack position elite? No. I think a lot of his success has to do with this. He's got a 5-star weak foot. That's rare for League 2. Heck, that's rare period. But I think this gives him a massive advantage. League 2 defenders don't have quick reaction times, and Jacobs' ability to shoot from either side means he doesn't have to take the extra half second to switch to his better foot. Quicker shots equals more goals. I also think the goalkeepers in League 2 just lack the reflexes. That won't be the case in leagues higher up. I don't mean to take anything away from Benny. He's on his way to becoming a club legend and deservedly so, but we can't expect the same level of production from him in League 1 or in the Championship, and we certainly don't want to be relying this much on one guy. Speaking of Jacobs, an offer comes in for $1.5 million from FC Copenhagen of the Danish League. Can you imagine if we just sold him right now, not giving him a chance at the goal record? We tell our Danish friends no, but we compliment them on their cool lion logo. In the Youth Academy, Lewis Wills switches from left back to striker and gains 12 rating points. Nice. Time for our next FA Cup match, and the opponent is Huddersfield. They're a championship side, 2 levels above us, but hey, we're at home. We rotate the squad, giving Jacobs a rest and playing Fred Slater at center forward. Jacobs will be on the bench if we need him. Slater delivers with 2 goals, and nobody looks cooler celebrating goals than this guy does. But the most memorable moment from this match is a miss. This is an example of a guy who is too open. Odermatt is right in front of the goal, and he sends it wide left. I'm not sure I've ever seen a shot that bad. I don't even know how to describe what just happened. Regardless, we win 2-0. We just beat Huddersfield in the FA Cup. Why does this feel normal? The win nets us $95,000. That doesn't seem like much, but okay, we'll take it. South Korean club Incheon United are reportedly interested in Jack Peak, which is news to us because we haven't gotten an offer from them. German club SC Paderborn wants Kai Short. They offer $870K, but we're just not comfortable letting him go right now. We're 7 points clear at the top as we visit Mansfield Town, whose owner has a serious case of crazy eyes. The announcers totally jinxed Ben Jacobs by mentioning his league-leading 30 goals. He will score none today. Mansfield scores twice in rather fluky fashion, I must say. We lose 2-0, but Jesse Oakley's hair still looks perfect after the final whistle. On the road at Stevenage, Jacobs gets it going again. He notches the first goal of the game. Here's number 2, and let's just follow this play all the way through. Elliot List for Stevenage finds himself right in front of our goal, and he puts it off the post. The counterattack is on, lots of clean passing here and good decisions, patiently matriculating the ball upfield until it ends up on Jacobs. He waltzes in for one of those classic Benny Jakes goals from 12 yards out. Later, he makes it a hat trick on a nice pass from Bradley Randall. We win 3-0 on the road. Time for a trip to Wales to take on Cardiff City, another championship side. Can we keep our FA Cup magic going? It's scoreless until the 74th minute, and talk about an unlucky bounce. A deflection off of Rigby's foot caroms off Perrier's dome and right to Ruben Colwell. He makes a nice shot, full credit to him. But man, that is a tough way to concede one. Let's get a closer look via replay. Rigby moves up to challenge Moore, gets a piece of the ball, and Perrier is in the wrong place at the wrong time. And look at the ball just sitting there waiting to be smashed past the keeper. It's a 1-0 victory for Cardiff, and we are eliminated from the FA Cup. Someone wants us to loan out our Lecoq with an option to buy. We're not letting go of Lecoq that easily, but if Eintracht Braunschweig want to pay like $1 million, we'll do that. They smartly decline, and we hold on to Lecoq. Over in the Youth Academy, Hugh Dodd gains 5 rating points by moving from center forward to center back. He and Perrier could be a tandem there for years to come. And Lewis Garrett moves from cam to striker, gaining 3 points. We'll be tempted to bring him up to the senior squad very soon. Also switching to striker is Jackson Edwards, gaining 4 points. He's a speedy little guy with some physicality and a 4-star weak foot, so there's a lot to work with here. An offer comes in for Austin Rigby. Hibernian of the Scottish Premiership want him for $590k. I'm not selling the captain right now, sorry. Here we go, time for a showdown against the team that's nipping at our heels, Bristol Rovers. They're only 6 points behind us, so this is a big one. And remember, they've beaten us early in the season. We try to intimidate them by not wearing warm-ups in the pregame, even though it's cold and rainy. The objective today isn't just to win, but to break Bristol's spirit. Last time we played these guys, we didn't have Henry Groves. And in no time at all, Groves makes a sick move, somehow escaping from a crowd, and he scores. Just 3 minutes in and we take the lead. Then it's Groves making a first-class delivery to Jacobs for the tap-in. 2-0 Pennyworth FC in less than 20 minutes. It's not going to be that easy. 5 minutes later, it's Aaron Collins. Remember him? Reducing the deficit to 1. I mean, fair play. That's pretty nifty. He makes a backheel pass to open up the defense, and then he gets it back. Respect. But we are not going to let these bastards tie things up. No, sir. I don't know if Bristol's defenders were just tired or not thinking straight, but man, Jacobs is really open for this easy shot. It's 3-1, but Bristol battle back. In hockey, they call this a one-timer. It's Collins again. This guy really has us figured out. It's 3-2. Extra time, Bristol gets one more chance to tie it, but Steph Marinovic makes the save. And he says to the ball, "You are not welcome here." It's a hard-fought 3-2 road win against our toughest competition, and we extend our lead at the top to 9 points. Position switch for Henry Groves. His primary position moving forward will be right wing, but he can also play center or right midfield. The media is very confused by this. Check out this news item saying, fans are used to seeing Groves as a right winger, but now he's playing as a right winger. Why the new role? What's manager Luke Fox thinking with such a drastic change? In the final hours of the transfer window, we get no offers for any of our players, so we didn't buy or sell anyone. But I'm not a monster. Let's look at some of the notable moves from around the globe. Left back Alex Moreno moves from Real Betis to Leicester City for a fee of $25 million. Midfielder Serge Gnabry is headed from Bayern Munich to Atletico Madrid for $96 million. Left back Owen Wijndal goes from AZ to Real Madrid for $33 million. Spurs are sending CDM Ali Skip to Lille for $23 million. And hey look, winger Gareth Bale is leaving Real Madrid for Juventus. $24 million is the fee. Center back Connor Cody leaves Wolves for Gladbach. $31 million. Here's a good one. Christian Eriksen leaves Inter Milan for Liverpool. The fee is $42.5 million. Striker Duvan Zapata heading to Everton from Atalanta for $42 million. And Manchester City, who've had success with Pellegrini's in the past, bring in another one, attacking midfielder Lorenzo Pellegrini from Roma for $63 million. Next episode, we finish out the season. We're going to find out if Ben Jacobs can break the League 2 goals record, and unless something shocking happens, we're probably getting promoted. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
And scene.
I bid you farewell and good luck, morons. Bye.